House 1 and 2.
That's right, the excellent House 1 and 2. So, let's put them on. House is a 1985 American comedy horror film directed by Steve Miner from an original story written by Fred Decker, produced by Sean S. Cunningham, and stars William Catt, known from Stephen King's Carrie, George Wendt, known from Cheers, Richard Mall, and Kay Lenz. Author Roger Cobb is a troubled man. He and his wife has separated. Their only son Jimmy has disappeared without a trace, and his aunt has committed suicide by hanging. On top of everything else, he has been pressured by his publisher to write another book. Through the shock of his fans and publisher, Roger plans a novel based on his experiences in the Vietnam War, instead of another horror story, as a way to purge himself of the horrors that he had experienced while he was there. After his aunt's funeral, Roger decides to live inside her house to write instead of selling it. Even though he was warned by the estate attorney after moving in, strange phenomena springs forth from the house haunting him. Roger begins to have flashbacks of Jimmy's disappearance after spotting him getting pulled by something into the swimming pool. His aunt, prior to her death, claimed that the house itself took him. He tries communicating his fears to the next door neighbor Harold Gordon, who only thinks that Roger is crazy. I wonder why.
House is such a delight. There's so many fun and memorable scenes.
Yeah, and I love the whole paranormal dimension within the house. It's one of these films that is both fun and adventurous at the same time, with a little spice of horror. Check it out.
House 2, the second story. It's a 1987 American comedy horror film written and directed by Ethan Wiley from an original story by Fred Decker.
Yeah, and it's a standalone sequel to the first movie. While the plots and characters are unrelated, House 2 involves a storyline centered around a new mansion with a supernatural connection. A duo of yuppies, Jesse McLaughlin and his girlfriend Kate, moves into an old mansion that has been in Jesse's family for generations. They are soon joined by Jesse's goofy friend Charlie Coriel, who brought along his diva girlfriend Lana, in the hopes of being discovered by Kate, who works for a record company. Jesse has returned to the old family mansion after his parents were murdered when he was just a baby. While going through old things in the basement, Jesse finds a picture of his great-great-grandfather and namesake in front of an Aztec temple, holding a crystal skull with sapphires in its eyes. In the background is a man Jesse learns is Slim Reeser, a former partner of his great-great-grandfather, turned bitter enemy after a disagreement over who gets to keep the skull. Reasoning that the skull will be buried with him, Jesse and Charlie decide to dig up Jesse's great-great-grandfather in the hopes of procuring the skull. They unearth the casket only to be attacked by the corpse, who then shows himself to be quite friendly. When Jesse reveals his identity to the senior, Jesse's great-great-grandson, Jesse and Charlie take the cowboy zombie named Cramps back to the house, where he is horrified to learn that the skull has not rejuvenated his body as he had hoped. House 2, there's nothing like it. It's really one of the most original films ever. It does, like the first one, have a parallel dimension, but it's a whole other ballgame. The tone is highlighted with a greater focus on comedy, with a tone even lighter than the original, which doesn't really matter since it's definitely the adventurous part that makes this a very fun ride. And House 2 has a really special part in my heart.
Mine too.
So I got this cool box set from Arrow with the House collection. It's housing all 4 House movies. Yeah, I know, we're only reviewing the first 2 because look at this. House 3 is actually the movie called The Horror Show, which is kind of a great movie on itself, but For some reason, it was retitled to House 3 in Europe, but I don't think it's a real house movie. So, and then House 4, really cheap and yeah, really not worth mentioning. And there's a cool booklet. Actually, a hardcover booklet, so that's pretty cool also. And then of course the two movies, which is some of my favorites. And it's kind of funny, if you want to introduce your kids to horror, these are actually kind of perfect because they're also kind of fun. So yeah, great stuff. Till next time,
Stay possessed.
and remember, we'll see you sooner than you know.